We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Thunder and the Avalanche. Pluto have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Jeffrey Reesop gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
At the plate, Brian Cannon, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Mike Hayes. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
That hurt. The right fielder.
Stepping in, Scott Franchise. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Ian Daddy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Fatty. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Franchise is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
hit the other way out toward right field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Bruce Cartwright will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Murray Cooper is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So now to the plate, Bo Sparks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's full now, 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second.
That is good. The center fielder. Go.
Now in the box, Charles Davis. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Preston Steiner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average coming in, 257, 7 homers, and 30 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Hiroki Nakamura. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with two outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
So coming to the plate, Albert Montalvo drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. A little indecisive with that swing as he waves through it.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's set. The 0-1. Down and away, ball one. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Saul Worthing. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ball one, well below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That's it. The second baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adrian Esparza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball well outside. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
At seven, the third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Standing in, Tiny Ryan, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Digging in, Martin McAtee. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
McAtee.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-1, here it comes. Nope. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and that's the first out.
Batting it, the catcher, Robinson.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Robinson Schwabenland. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeffrey Risa.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeffrey Risa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Oh, he just threw that fastball by him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Hal Hale. First delivery to him on the way. Hale, originally from Mississippi. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 0-1 count and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Stepping in now, Bruce Cartwright. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian Cannon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Cannon. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Digging in to try it again, Mike Hayes. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Hayes, playing here in his age 34 season. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, he has, Matty, an incredible career, and he's getting into parts unknown as far as seasons played in the 18 years in the big leagues. You'd be hard-pressed to find just your average generic player. When you start hanging around for that long, you're talking the likes of Mickey Mantle, Andy Pettit, Mike Schmidt, guys along that lines that have stayed in the game 18 years and produced.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Runner on first with 2 away. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Murray Cooper, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fouled off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The first baseman, from Sparks.
Now at the plate, Bo Sparks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. And that misses 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box, Charles Davis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Two out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Davis is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Scott Franchise. The pitch.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's inside. 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. To nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Plate, Ian Fatty. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Into right, a base hit, and this one bounds around against the wall. The relay, he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate, Saul Worthing. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. As a look, now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. That's popped up. And this will land foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't good.
At the plate now, Adrian Esparza batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
Number 4, Tiny Ryan.
Digging in, Tiny Ryan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, Hal Hale, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hale averages a hit once every 4 at-bats. An average at exactly 250. Now the 1-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Still only one out in the inning. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Cooper is there. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50, Bruce Cartwright.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bruce Cartwright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And that misses. 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Brian Cannon, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the 1-0. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Tennessee is out in front, 3-1. At the plate, Preston Steiner. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Steiner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. Fielded cleanly, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Worthing will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the shortstop, Albert Montalvo.
So digging in now, Albert Montalvo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here's a pop-up now. Fatty shading to his right, and that retires the side. Striding in, Mike Hayes. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And there's ball 2 now. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now at the plate, Scott Franchise. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Ian Fatty.
Ready now, Ian Fatty. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One and one. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Now batting, the 7th.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tennessee leads it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Martin McAtee. From the stretch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey!
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Now back. The catcher, Robinson.
So stepping in, Robinson Schwabenman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Howard Tompkins will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Up top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hit hard to the right side. Runners on first with 1 down. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, hit down the third baseline. He's got it. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Murray Cooper. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball pulled hard but foul off to the left. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You might say that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Slow roller left side. A scoop with the bare hand. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Marco Mojica takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Adrian Esparza. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 1-1 pitch. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Nakamura is there for it. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. The pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Whew, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
This is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Hal Hale. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 1-0 delivery. Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike. Here it comes on 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, Bruce.
So here now's the pitcher, Bruce Cartwright. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. After the walk, a quick check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Brian Cannon. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Standing in, Mike Hayes.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count. From the stretch.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
And the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Scott Franchise. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Set. Here's the 3-2 down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Thunder lead it 5-1. Rico Sierra enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Rico Sierra.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Bo Sparks.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Sierra has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
To the plate now, Charles Davis. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 2, Steiner.
Into the box now, Preston Steiner. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a 2nd strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. of the plate, Ian Fatty, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Ian Fatty.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1 home.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Saul Worthing will be next. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now back, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
Stepping up now, Saul Worthing. First delivery to him on the way.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hiroki Nakamura.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
The batter, the shortstop, Albert Montalvo.
Into the box, Albert Montalvo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ballgame.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Franchise is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Martin McAtee.
Now at the plate, Martin McAtee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Now the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. J.R. Evans will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jesus Estrada is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 8,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tiny Ryan is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Ryan brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Davis slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hal Hale. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Steiner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
the pitcher, number 14, Rico Sierra.
Andrew Arellano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Skied into straightaway right. Cooper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The kid, Hale, is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
The kid, Hale.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Robinson Schwabenland. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1.
Count is 1 and 2. Ball.
Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hale has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Three and 2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Into the box now, Jesus Estrada, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
now to the plate, Murray Cooper. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Brian Cannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll flip on to first to record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Riding in once again, Mike Hayes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Ian Fatty. And this one's in the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the belt, the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Saul Worthing. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Liner towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Tennessee is out in front here, 7-1. Eric Mensch is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Eric Mensch.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next, the dangerous power threat. Oh, Sparks. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Charles Davis is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So striding in, Preston Steiner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to...
Oh, look at this sliding stop. Now the 2-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Thunder took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bruce Cartwright earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
7 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 7.